Hello, folks. Dr. Freedom here with you. Time for some Doctor News. I just wanted to share with you some of the things that have been flying across my desk over the last 48 hours, and hopefully we'll make a little bit of sense out of it. So here we go, slide number one. Now, Girly Letters posted this up on Gallifrey Base. Now, this was passed to me by Connor Farley and also another friend of mine, Philip Archer. And Girly Letters I always take very, very seriously. He always knows his stuff. He always knows where he's getting things from. So he doesn't post things like this lightly. So let's go through it really quick, shall we? Episode 1 is either called, quote-unquote, The Woman in Blue or The Unearthly Woman, end quote. My friend who works over the BBC is part of the 2018 Children in Need team and told me that they are planning on auctioning off a signed script from the first episode of Series 11. Now, he told me the title on the script was The Woman in Blue, but they were told to make a second press release in which they named the script The Unearthly Woman in case they decided to go with that title instead of The Woman in Blue. He also said that the security was extremely tight and that it was like the script had its own security team. They were only allowed to take photos of the script's front cover for the Children in Need promotion. He also told me that one of the signatures on the script was a cat's paw print. So it looks like the rumor from a while back that the Doctor is going to be traveling with a cat in Series 11 is true. And when I emailed him yesterday asking if he knew when they would be getting the first Series 11 trailer, he said that he had heard the BBC might be planning to drop the first Series 11 trailer in a few weeks with the 2018 World Cup during one of the first England games. But if you share this information, please do not post my name. I might get into trouble. And P.S. My friend's work doesn't normally have anything to do with Doctor Who, so this is probably all you're going to get from me. Now, when we were discussing this, me and the guys earlier, and apparently the first England-related game or whatever for the World Cup will be on Friday, June 18th, which falls into what we've been hearing about the first trailer dropping in about 2 weeks. So, all right, let's keep moving, shall we? Now, here's the other bit of stirring news that people have been freaking out about. If they do premiere the Doctor Who on October 13th rather than October 6th, the word going around is, if that's the case, the finale for the season, which is episode 10, will be the Christmas special. Saturday night at consistent times. TARDIS interior is not shown in the trailer, though it does include a big character return and spoiler, and the trailer is 25 seconds long. And all I know, folks, that I can't remember which source this was, Connor Farley had passed this to us online. Now, we're going to go into the character spoiler here in a minute, so you've got a chance to bail out. But before we do that, word is that first trailer, the 25-second one, is the one that's going to drop during the World Cup. Now, that to me sounds more like a teaser or a stinger rather than a trailer. But the word is the nearly 3-minute long trailer, which will be the complete one, will not be aired until San Diego Comic-Con in July, which falls right in with what I've been projecting, that you're not going to see anything major until then. So let's keep moving, folks. And wham, here it is. Here is your big character return. Allegedly, and I'm hearing this from 2, possibly 3 different sources at the moment, your returning character is Captain Jack Harkness, with the possibility of Gwen Cooper reuniting, as coming back in as well. Of course, played by John Barrowman and Eve Miles, respectively. Which is going to be interesting because so far, unless they do a wig, Eve Miles has been sporting a blonde hairdo ever since the making of Keeping Faith this year. So, could it be, Gwen goes blonde? Don't know. But I just found this to be very interesting, given the fact that, they are a couple of, Jack Harkness was created by Russell T Davies. And so it's kind of weird seeing him pop up in the Chibnall era, but at the same time, as someone brought up earlier tonight, Chibnall did write a few Torchwood episodes. So he does have a familiarity with these characters. So kind of interesting that they would pop up now in his new series. Okay, Tom Baker is going to be on the cover of Doctor Who Magazine 526, which I remember correctly is out this Thursday. This is also the one that I believe we got the Class article from, where we found out Class was returning in Big Finish Audio. So keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel. This looks interesting. But apparently this was taken from another photo, and they cropped the hat onto him along with the Dalek and whatnot. So I got a kick out of that because somebody spoke about it earlier today on Twitter. All right, this is the cover from the upcoming 12th Doctor issue for the Road to the 13th Doctor series. And I thought it was very interesting. You have Capaldi in the foreground wearing the Future is Female t-shirt. Notice the female, symbol for Venus with the Rassilon seal in the center of the circle. I thought that was pretty neat. And of course, this is the current cover for TV and Satellite Weekly, or TV and Satellite Week, and with Jodie Whittaker sporting it, which is kind of weird because the guys and I were talking about this earlier tonight, and this kind of falls under, maybe this is leading towards the fact they're about to drop a trailer with her popping up on the cover of this magazine. Okay, folks, so that's all I had for you for tonight. I just wanted to try a little something different. I haven't done audio only in a while, and I just wanted to throw some data at you that I've been seeing, given all the madness that's been going out. All I can say is this. I'm filing a lot of this under if I see it, then I'll believe it. Because we have been led down the rose garden before, and I know a lot of other channels are jumping up and down saying it's confirmed, but I like to keep my skepticals on, as you know. We've been burned before with a lot of stuff like this, and this does seem to be on the edge of believability. But the only reason I'm reporting it is I'm hearing it from at least 3 different sources at the moment. So we'll just hang on to the fact that we'll give it a 65% probability of being true at this point. So be sure to join me in the future, kids. Take it easy, ta-ta. Enjoy the rest of your night. I know I'm putting this one up kind of late, but I just wanted to get this one out to you. All right, have a good one. Take care. Later, kiddies.